guys, you are welcome to Let's Sip Podcast, and my name is Chris Carter, and you know how we do it here. It's all about sipping, gisting, and good vibes. And of course, there's always a nugget to go home with. And usually you get this from, people that you might be following, people that public figures, and even just normal people that inspire us out there that you might not even know. They all pass through this podcast. And before we start the show, or before we start this gist session, we are going to be having a drink, and it's no other drink than the Don Simon Sangria Premium. Yes, I'm sure you've heard of Don Simon Sangria before, but this one is the premium one, and I'm going to be sipping with a serial entrepreneur, life of the party here, Accra, and even in America, worldwide, no other person than Mr. Kenny Agyapong Jr. This is the part where all of you clap. You are welcome to the show, Kenny.
Thank you. How you doing?
Fine. So, I was going to introduce you as the full name, Mr. Kenny Agyapong Jr., but let's just leave it to Kenny.
Yeah, leave it to Kenny, because it makes me sound old when you say Kennedy. So
see your voice. Your voice sounds old.
Really? Sorry.
Yeah.
Really?
No, not in a bad way, very mature. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
So welcome to Let's Sip. And yes, this is my zone, and you're going to be sipping some...
Let me serve you then. Let me serve you. I got you.
Gentleman. He's a gentleman, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So let's cheers.
Cheers
To a wonderful conversation.
Oh,
I like that. You actually looked that rule. You know what they say, when you're not looking at the person's eye when, doing the whole cheers thing, you have...
This is really good.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. You have 100 years of bad sex when you don't do that looking at the person. So guys.
Eye contact. Eye contact.
Anyway, so Kenny, how you doing? How's everything?
All is well, can't complain. Sun is shining, so we good.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
So being a serial entrepreneur, because I know you do so many things, apart from being a co-founder of Afrochella and also a co-founder of the I'm a Piano Brunch.
Yes. Yeah, we have other,
There's more.
Our company is Culture Management Group, so we have Afrochella. Culture Management Group.
Right.
So we have Afrochella, I'm a Piano Brunch, Soul Food Sunday, African Royalty Night, Fashion Night Out, and then we have 2 more things coming out this summer. And then we have Kedem as well too, the clothing line, and then the Afro food truck. Yeah.
Wow. I had to count that.
That's my side job.
That's your side. Wait, that's your side job.
Oh, my real job, I actually run a cold store. So that's I sell chicken, pork sometimes, but not really. But only on demand, and then like fish and everything. That's what I do.
Wow. Look, okay. First, you just named nine things that are the side jobs.
Side jobs.
Yes,
yeah.
9 side jobs.
Yeah.
And then you have a main job, which is, the cold store.
Yes.
So how do you run the cold store with all these going on?
Oh, no, it's easy. It's not easy, but it's just about time management. So I wake up about 4 o'clock. I go to Tema, stay there 4 to 9. I come to Accra. I work with my dad as well on the TV and radio station. So I'm there to 5, and I go back to Tema to check and close, come back. Then after that, go to the second job.
So, sorry, I'm stunned hearing all this, because I feel like for a young boy or for a young guy, I don't want to call you boy, for a young guy, you are very disciplined. How did that happen? Waking up at 4. I mean, not a lot of people wake up at 4.
Even if I go out, if you have a party, because most of our events are on Sunday. I'm a Piano Brunch on Sunday. So we'll close around, let's say, 2:30. I'll go and take a shower, go to work.
Sorry. No. This is too much for me, but okay, let me just stick to that way.
Let's take a sip, I guess. Sure.
Yeah, we needed that.
This is really good.
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Guys need to cut us a check.
Right? Anyway, so how did all this come together, especially being so disciplined? You wake up at 4, you have to go to Tema, you still have to come back to work with your dad at the TV and radio station, and with all these 9 side jobs, because it takes discipline. That's true.
I like money.
He likes money. That's it.
But I like money, but even though I'm saying I like money, but good example, for the Afrochella, when we started, it's not about the money. We always say it's not about the money, it's about the people. So even though I'm saying I like money, that's why I do a lot of different things and I have a lot of time. I'm even looking for something else to do, 3 more things to do. But it's because when I was in America, I grew up in everything in the U.S. and I moved to Ghana 8 years ago. and it was about 9th grade. So that was high school, first year high school. And I wanted a pair of shoes from Italy. It's called Maury's.
9th grade, and you wanted a pair of shoes from Italy.
Italy. No, it was made in Italy, but they sell it in New York.
Okay.
It's called Maury's, and I told my dad, "Oh, I want this." He said, "Hey, my friend," because it was $265 for the shoes, leather, like leather. Is the whole thing is leather, and in the middle is an alligator skin.
Wow.
250. Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, for what?" When I was in Ghana, when I turned 16, when I wear my first shoe, my friend, go get your own job and buy your own stuff. So I'm like, huh, well, really? But then, like 5 days later, I was walking to school with two of my friends, and a guy and his girlfriend was fighting, and out the car, he threw money.
Oh, wow.
It's like, that's when my whole life changed. Just threw money, like everything, $100. It's all flying out. So then the bus was coming the opposite way, and we was across the street. So we ran across the street, picked some up. The people, like everybody was
Everybody's
like, picking money up. Picked it up. So then I think I got about $900. So right after school, boom, I'm like buying the shoe. So I went to buy the shoe. Then I was like, this is nice.
I want to be like that.
But now, like, I have about 400 to 500 left. So I'm like, if I want to keep this up, man, I got to find a job. But my parents didn't want me to work because I was focused on school,
Because
so
we're in 9th grade, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can't be working.
So then I started baking cookies.
Oh.
So with the money that I got that day, after I bought the shoes, then I started baking cookies. So what I did was like something I did I didn't know how to do it. So like at that time was Yahoo, it was no Google. I looked it up on AOL as well, and then I started making the cookies. Then I took it to school. I was giving out for free for Sam. I did it for 1 month. So like, oh, it doesn't taste good. Oh, what don't you like? And I'll take notes and write it down. Okay, fix it up. So whole month I gave her cookies for free. Then as people started liking it, then I was like, okay, I'm going to do $3, $4 every day. So 3 cookies, wrap it up in aluminum foil, sell it. Then boom, I got the hook. People started buying them more. Then I reduced it about $2, $4. So I was making $75 a day.
Oh, wow.
Selling cookies in high school. So I did a whole 4 years of high school selling cookies. Then February, my senior year, I got a job working for Whole Foods Market. But even that, I still was making the cookies and whatnot. But then I just cut back a little bit. So from there on, I just been like work. And because after I bought that first pair of Maury's, and I was like, oh, now I want Prada's, I want Gucci.
Yeah.
So then so I used to go to the store with physical cash, like $1.
And they were looking at you like,
yeah, where's this guy getting the money from? It was a lady there, like, she's, oh, young man, it's good that you're putting cash. We should open a bank account. I'm like, bank account for what? So then, okay, I'm like, whatever. So I went to the bank and like opened an account. I went to every single bank. They weren't trying to open an account for me.
Yeah, because you're
it's
young.
too young. Yeah. So then Chase. So I opened an account with Chase, and then like a student account, and I started depositing. So then I'm like, I'm not even buying shoes anymore. I'm just gonna keep saving my money. Then I started buying stocks.
At what age was that?
That was 15.
You see, 15. Wow.
Yeah. So then I stopped. I'm not even buying shoes anymore. Like, let me just invest the money. Then I started buying stocks when I was I was saving, but when I turned 17, that's when I started buying stocks.
So how did you hear about stocks at 17? Because like before, even some of us here in Africa hear about stocks. Like, it's at this age that we hear about stocks.
It was that time was Yahoo Finance. So like because I went online to find recipes to make cookies. So then like on the tab,
you
Yahoo,
see it.
Exactly, and it says stocks. And I'm like, what is that? And I started looking into it.
Wow. Do you like reading?
Yeah, sometimes. Now I do, but when I was younger, no.
Wow.
I was just trying to like, oh, go. They tell me, oh, read, oh, don't hear, there's no need.
Wow. Okay, so like, when did you move to Ghana?
2014.
2014.
Yes.
And how was it for you, like coming back? But before then, have you been coming back already?
No, I came here like 1997, 2001. It's actually 2 days after I left Ghana is when 9/11 happened. And I went back to the U.S. and I came here 2011.
2011.
To work. And I went back. So my dad kept saying, oh, come when you finish school, come work for him. I'm not coming for work. Because I was working for Whole Foods Market. So I was a buyer for them in Boston. So I'm like, I'm not coming. But then in May 2014, 2 of my classmates that were Chinese said they're moving to Ghana. I'm like, what? I'm like,
what's happening?
Exactly. Like, what are you guys coming to Ghana for? Because they never been here, but their parents were here. So I'm like, I'll come with them. So I came with them in June. And then, so I went back, I told my dad, I put everything in my car. Then I moved here like officially October 2014.
Just like that.
Yeah, I'm like, what's the worst that could happen now? If they can make it, I can make it too.
Right. But then when you came back here, was there any cultural shock? Like a lot of people, like when they come up from America, they're like, oh no, Ghanaians they're not on their feet, they're lazy, they're this. Everything in, like my friends that come from New York, everything in New York is fast. Like,
like it moves slow here.
Did you have that feeling?
I did. I'm like, oh man, like, what takes dragging their feet, just walk across the hall. No, like, come on, move. So no, at first, like the first 2 years, to be honest, it was hard.
It frustrated you.
Yeah. I was like, I'm leaving. But then my mom kept telling me, no, stay, it's okay. And then her being Ghanaian, Famanyame, give it to God. I'm like, give it to God. They frustrated me. I came to Ghana, I had hair. So it was too much. But I think it's good that she kept telling me to stay.
Yeah.
Because now, like, 8 years later, look, I'm here sitting on the podcast with you. Because if I gave up, I would have went back to America and whatnot. So I think everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
I think it's good that it was frustrating. And also, too, at that time, the lights on, off. I'm like, what's going on here? So I think it's good that it was hard when I first came, and then now, like, it's not as hard as before because of what I've been through already when I came here for the past 8 years.
Right. Wow. I like how you say. I like how you're talking about the lights on the irony in Nigeria. You don't even have lights at all. You don't even have lights at all. So I'm sure you would have like packed at that moment. You don't have like only thing you'll be hearing is generator every day. Like if we hear the ambience like this, like no generator. As a normal Nigerian, I think you will get sick because we are used to. Thank you. So even when my son moved from Nigeria to Ghana and everything was quiet, he was like, "Wow, it's quiet, and there's lights." That's the thing. So like I mean, like it surprises me to say that little doom saw that time, kind of frustrated you. But then a lot of people. What I'm actually saying here is that a lot of people from outside that don't know you and don't know the story would usually say, even me, I might have been a bit judgmental and they'd be, oh, nah, his father is a politician, he's got everything, he's good, but you have actually told a story that is inspiring at this moment. And it's, I'm sure a lot of people will learn from it. And I'm hoping people actually really learn from this, that it's not always as it looks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because a lot of rich people's kids, have that prejudice. A lot of people have judged them that way. And I'm sorry if we've judged you anyway. I'm sorry.
It's fine, because even on my Instagram, like, everybody think I don't work. So I'm just posting, having fun all the time.
Yeah, so talking about having fun, how did you guys come up with all these side jobs, especially with Afrochella and the Amapiano brunch, the whole party events?
From when I came 2014, I invited 32 of my friends to come to Ghana.
32?
Yeah, 14 of them came. And then that time too, Abdul, which was my friend too in America, he was in Ghana at the same time. And then Vanel, he moved back to Ghana as well. So we organized a couple of parties. Emmanuel, we organized a couple of parties, failed. Even one of them was December 26, 2015, Shiny Beach. Even the artists didn't show up and we paid them.
Oh, and you paid them?
And we paid them. They didn't even show up.
Wow.
But it's all good now though. So
you've had your L's? Oh
yeah, we had a lot of L's. 2 years else. Straight up, 2 years lost. We lost $32,000 in Ghana.
What?
$32,000 the first 2 years doing events.
Oh my.
Yeah.
And was there any point that your dad was like, what's all this? What's going on? African parents. What's all this? You don't have anything to do. Go and look for a better job.
Oh no, even when you backtrack, when I was in America, they used to put my tuition in my personal account and then I'll pay the school fees. And I used to flip it doing events. So even one time, like, they caught me and I'm cutting you off. That's it. And he actually did. So my second year university, from second, third, fourth, my master's, I paid for it myself because they cut me off. I was like, oh, you want to be a bad boy? Okay, we're going to show you pepper.
It sounds like a movie, like usually in movies, you only hear, I'm cutting you off, all the rich people in movies, you're like, I'm cutting you off.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It actually happens?
Yeah, it happened. Oh, happened to me. I was even on my knees crying. Oh, no. I said, nope, my friend. Fine. So it was either I take out a loan or drop out of school. So I actually took out a loan to pay for school and whatnot. Yeah.
Wow.
For my sophomore year, junior year, senior year. And
wow.
my master's as well too. But now, like, So now I tell my siblings, hey, don't lie, be
Don't
honest.
lie. Be a good person.
Be very good.
Be a good person.
Yes.
But success coming out from the parties and stuff, like, does it surprise your parents? Did your parents ever think that, okay, African parents, they'll be like, why are you organizing parties? What's wrong with you?
What's the point?
Like,
What's the
you know?
point? Yeah, I think so, because at first, like, they kept saying, oh, don't do it. What's going to stop. But 2019, my dad was in the UK and he was coming back to Ghana, and it was a couple and their kids. They were like, oh, they was just talking, oh, they're going to Ghana. And one of them was like, oh, they're going to Ghana for Afrochella, but there's no more tickets. So then he called me. So, I just met some people in the airport. They want tickets for Afrochella. Like, we sold out. So he said, hey, my friend, what are you talking about? Give them the tickets. So when they came, I gave them the tickets for free and whatnot. And then even recently we was on CNN. He's, oh, that's my son and his friend. So I think
African
it's
African parents,
I
you
think
know.
it's all good now, though. I think it's all good. So it's fine. I think we learned our lessons. Like, we lost, but we didn't give up, because we know what we wanted to do. Because what we wanted to do was connect the diaspora and Ghanaians and everybody put together. So I think overall we succeeded the goal they wanted to do.
Right. So with the whole diaspora people coming here every year, how does that make you feel? Like, okay, I am the one. I am one of the people that created this for people to come.
I think it was really good, because before us, like, a lot of people from Europe used to come. But then now a lot of people from the U.S. are coming to, in the different parts of the world as well too. So I think our team have done a good job. We still have a long way to go. I think we haven't accomplished everything we want to do yet. But this year and so whatnot, we have more things that we want to do. Afrochella was a one-day festival. Now we're doing 2 days, because we said before on our 5th year we're going to start doing 2 days. But last year was technically our 5th year, but because of COVID, we didn't do the 2020. So I think the future is bright.
Yeah, the future is bright. It's definitely bright. But if you have to tell if you have to advise someone watching you right now, especially someone that is trying to start from the scratch, especially someone that has so big dreams but don't know how to attain them, what will you tell them? I know you've not attained everything, but you are someone a lot of people look up to, even if you don't know. Like right now, at this point, I feel like, wow, I'm learning something from you. So yes, I look up to you at this point. Yeah. If someone that is watching right now could feel the same way, what would you tell the person?
Don't give up. Even if anybody tells you no, don't give up. And then, like, I try to prove people wrong. Oh, you can't do it. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to show you I'm going to do it. So just that use the negative things or negative energy that people give you to change their mindset. Because I remember when we first started Afrochella, when DZ tweeted, oh, we have an Afrochella, and everybody, oh, no, 183 people was talking negative. Yes. And we was like, oh, let's still do it. So if we have given up without 183 people saying don't do it, we won't be here today. So like in general, anything that you do in life, just don't give up. It's going to be hard at first. And I think it's better when it's hard at first, because when it's easy, you probably don't know what to do after. Right. So just don't give up. Keep pushing.
Yeah. I've been wanting to ask this question, but like I've been contemplating, but let me just ask, like, do you think your dad's name opened doors sometimes?
I actually never used his name to do anything. So the only time that when we first started Afrochella, nobody knew who I was until I went on TV.
I didn't even know who you were.
So I went on TV with him. He's like, this is my son. So like in general, like I don't use his name. Oh, I won't go anywhere. Oh, Honorable Ken is my dad, so give me this. No, I'll just sit there. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'm like, because I don't think you should. Because the one thing I always say, and he always tell all of us is like, if you're in America, you can't say, oh, my dad is Honorable Ken. Nobody give a damn.
Nobody knows it.
Exactly. So here too, the same thing. Like I'll sit. I'll wait. I'm not gonna. I don't do hey. That's why like so we all cool. So there's no need to like say, oh, that's my dad, and all that stuff.
But if you have to look back with all the discipline he gave you, like, I'm sure sometimes you might have felt like, this man is being too mean to me, or this man is being harsh with me. How does that make you feel right now? Do you feel like, wow, okay, this has shaped me to who I am?
Yeah, I think so too, because I remember growing up, I'm like, we poor, like, what's going on? I only had
you asked that question?
I only had 2 pairs of shoes. What's going on? I had one for basketball, one for church, one for school. So I'm like, what's up? But I think it's good that they didn't give us everything. Like, you had to work for everything, because now you know the value of things more instead of just things being handed down to you. Yeah.
Wow, I've learned so much. And I think, yes, as a parent, I might use, some of these techniques on my child, especially being a boy mom. I think I'm going to use some of these techniques. Yeah. And I want to say thank you so much for passing through. What should we expect from Culture Management Group?
We have a lot of events coming up. Afrochella this year, 2 days festival in December. We're making an announcement very, very soon in May. So stay tuned. Just check out the website at Afrochella.com.
Yeah.
And all our other events. Culture Creation on Instagram as well too. Bless up.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. We had a very wonderful chat, and I'm sure you were inspired, just like I'm inspired right now. If you didn't take away anything, let me give you something to take away. That, like, good things don't come easy. You have to just keep on pushing. And if anyone says you can't do it, just keep pushing. Because obviously, I mean, for a rich kid, people will be like, hey, he has everything, and then it will be easy for him. But he telling his story today just like, gave me another view of, the kind of life that you actually lived. And it's very inspiring. Thank you so much for passing through.
Thank you.
And I hope you enjoyed the drink.
No, it's real good. Let me take one another. Let me
Yes,
just kill it.
yes, kill it. Okay, so we've been sipping on Don Simon Sangria Premium, and it is amazing. I'm going to take my last sip too. This is Let's Sip Podcast. My name is Chris Carter. A big thank you to Urbano for this beautiful space, and thank you for Infobox Media Group for the podcast setup, and I hope you enjoy it. See you next time on the next episode. Bye.